Hello, so in this video, we're looking at how to express something like this as partial fractions. And the key thing here that we need to notice is that we have something on the bottom that's being squared. So this x plus 1 is being squared, and then we've also got the x minus 2. And it's not particularly hard with these ones. If anything, they're actually easier than the other ones, I think. But it does take a special technique. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a over x plus 1. So not x plus 1 squared, but just x plus 1. Then we're going to do add b over the x plus 1 squared and add the c over x minus 2. So we're going to split this up into 3 fractions, one of which just has x plus 1 and one of which has x plus 1 squared. That's the key bit to remember to do whenever you have something on the bottom that has a power. And other than that, it's mostly the same. So we're still going to write out so we'd still now multiply all of these by x plus 1 squared and x minus 2, so that it cancels out all of the denominators. So we get 2x squared plus 5x plus 18 equals, and then for the a, you'd have an x plus 1, because when you multiply by x plus 1 squared, it'll cancel out one of them but not the other one, and you'd have the x minus 2. Then for the b, this would be multiplied just by the x minus 2. So b sets of x minus 2. And then c would just have the x plus 1 squared. So c sets of x plus 1 squared. Yeah, so that's so far similar to what we've already been doing before. Then we're going to go through and let x be 1 and then be minus 1 first to cancel out these brackets. So let's let x equal minus 1. If you scroll down, what we're going to have there is over here, we'd have minus 1 squared is just 1, 2 times 1 is 2, so 2, minus 5, add 18, that's what this on the left would become. And then on the right, if x is minus 1, we plug minus 1 into here, this will cancel out, and this will cancel out, so all we'll have left is this one. We'll have minus 1, take away 2, is minus 3, so we're going to have minus 3b, which will simplify this one bit here, goes to 15, so 15 equals minus 3b, so b is minus 5, so we found b. And then, to cancel out this bit here, we need a 2, so we're going to let x equal 2 this time. It's a bit easier. 2 squared is 4, times 2 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10, and we add the 18 as well. And then because we're plugging in 2, this will all disappear, this will all disappear. So all I have left is 2 plus 1, which is 3, 3 squared, 9, so we're going to have 9c. We simplify this, that's 27, so we get 27 equals 9c. Divide both sides by 9, and we get 3 equals c. So, hang on, my bad, that's not 27, that's 36. Apologies for that. 36 equals 9c. So then we divide both sides by 9, and we get 4 equals c. Okay. Then next, the issue now, and the reason it's different to the other partial fractions we've done, is that you can't just plug in a third x value to find a. Because remember, we tried plugging in 1, and we tried plugging in minus 1, and that didn't give us a, that only gave us b. So now what you have to do is you have to plug in any x value you like. You can literally pick any x value. I would always go with x equals 0 though, that's by far the easiest. And then you also are going to plug in the b and the c if you need to. So to see what I mean, let's let x equal 0, yeah? So this would cancel out, this would cancel out, we just have 18. We have 18 on the left, equals. If we plug 0 into these, we'd have 1 times minus 2, which is minus 2. So we're going to have minus 2a. We plug 0 into here, we get minus 2b. and then we plug 0 into here, we just get 1. 1 squared is still 1, so we get plus c. So at first, it looks like we've got 3 unknown values, so we can't solve it, but we know what b and c are. So actually, we get 18 equals minus 2a, and then when you take away 2b, b's minus 5, so actually that becomes a plus 10. And then we're taking away this 4. Sorry, adding this 4. My bad. Plus c is 4, so adding 4. So then we can move the 10 and the 4 over to the left. Basically, we're moving 14 over. So we get 4 over here. So 4 equals minus 2a. Divide both sides by minus 2. And that tells us that minus 2 equals a. So we've now found a, b, and c. So hopefully you can see that it's a bit different in that 1, we have to have 2 partial fractions. Yeah, 1 without the power, 1 with the power. And then the other big difference from the normal questions we've done is you can only find 2 of the letters using the normal technique. So then you have to use this technique to find the third, where you let x be 0, and you plug in the values you've already found. So then we put this minus 5, 4, and minus 2 into these. And so overall, we'll find that f of x is minus 2 over x plus 1 minus 5 over the x plus 1 squared. Minus 5 is b. And then plus 4, which is our c, over the x minus 2. And that's it. We've solved the whole thing. So I hope that makes sense. I know it's a little bit different to the previous ones. Hopefully you can see how it's different. And just remember that whenever you see this, whenever you see a power on one of them, this is the technique that you use. So once you get used to it, it's really not that hard. If you have any questions though, then let us know down in the FAQ. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Thanks.